but not the whole session.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess we can like do the thing.
All right, go ahead. You're doing the thing.
All right. So yeah, last time there was Terracotta Warrior fighting. A good bit of it, and then let's see. You all were like, okay, we're good on this floor. Let's move down. You met a door that was hungry. It ate Gromod's ass. And the rest of him, as well as like all of you. And as that became a thing and you all like popped into existence in the room that we've come to just call the trash compactor or the garbage room or whatever, and found yet another fucking Otyugh waiting for you. Um, that is where we pick things up for today. So, um, I have taken the liberty of rolling initiative, and it is time to fight. Fib, you get to go first.
Wow.
Wow.
Disgusting. Oh my goodness. I fucking hate twigs. I hate twigs.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, okay. I'm sorry.
No, I love twigs. I just hate it. But
It's because it's what, like from WoW, right?
Yeah. I mean, I can give you the other one. But, the fire tree.
I'm gonna cast a spell at this silly guy. Okay, here we go. Every time you do the recap and I forget what bad things happened, I'm like,
And then
dang,
it's like,
that
surprise,
didn't
we
happen.
did leave off on a cliffhanger. Here we are. Room full of corpses, garbage monster.
It's so grody. I'm gonna cast my new spell. And it's a spell called Shadowblade. So I'm going to run over right next to him.
Taylor, you'll never guess what she got.
What do you
I
mean?
just said Shadowblade.
Yeah, sure.
No, what else you got?
Becca, shut up.
Identifier. She got identifier, right?
Definitely not something that Fib can cast.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack it, and I even put these global modifier things with it. So here we go. I'm very fancy.
A 15, you say?
I think that hits it.
Does it?
I think it does. It hit it? I think it hits
It does.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, I'm gonna use, even though I can't remember about psychic damage for this silly thing, I will use my psychic blades too, which I should have just pressed with it.
Oof.
Uh,
Okay.
So there we go. Did it get hurt by psychic damage?
It did.
Yay! So it took like so much damage, like 30,
42 points?
42. Yeah,
Okay.
that's how
Sweet.
much it took. And that's it, because casting Shadowblade was my bonus action.
Alright.
So, what did we see? You just walk over, stab the thing, and it just fucking, like, dies inside? Or, I'm just...
She, like, manifests this blade that's, like, super cool and shadowy, and flashes through it, and it doesn't look like it actually hit it. It just, like, goes straight through, and the thing is just, like, mind fucked, you know?
Okay. Okay, that's cool.
Okay, so I think Gromod, being at a distance, is going to do Gromod at a distance thing, which is Hunter's Mark, and then he is doing archery things, and he shoots.
Uses the wand.
Well, that's gonna hit. So with the Hunter's Mark, extra 1 point of damage. Very nice. And again. Okay. And that is that. He shoots the thing twice. The Achiek is already looking pretty hurt, like not quite dying yet, but they're
Does it look
pretty
bloodied?
significantly injured. Yes.
You
Ah.
did it roll the second hunter's mark damage?
Oh, it did not.
Cool. Just didn't want to forget that.
There we go.
There you go. Extra 2.
All right, and Sierne.
I don't like how close I am to this, so I'm gonna back up a bit.
Okay.
And
Well, as you do that, it is going to
does it have
tentacle attack
10-foot reach?
Sure does.
Oh, then I wouldn't move. I mean, I would assume I would know that.
Yeah, you've fought enough of these
But,
things by now.
Yeah. I guess I will stay there and I will Sacred Flame it.
Okay, dex save. 18.
Fine, don't take damage.
Out of here with your sacred flame. Psh. Anything else?
No. No one needs healing yet, so I can't heal them.
You could heal the creature.
Well, I don't think the creature wants healing. For me, at least.
Okay.
I'm picturing the creature as these weird mouth things.
It's like a dog with tentacles. That's kind of what I'm. That's a big dog.
I was thinking more like an angular fish with feet.
Yeah, that could
With
be
those
too.
teeth. Just meh.
I was picturing what the token is.
Yeah, I see the thing from Guardians of the Galaxy 2 at the beginning.
It's
Nice.
like
It's like really cute.
a
Like-
halo.
But like its
With no
eyes
eyes.
are up on this weird like
It's
You know?
cute in a. This thing's the size of a boat way.
I feel like if we tamed this though. We could
Can
ride
you
it.
tame that though?
We could ride it and it would clap its little hands with these little spikes on it. It would be adorable.
I mean, I will watch from afar. I will let you do that.
Okay, so this thing is going to multi-attack. So that's gonna be a
You
tentacle
better
attack.
not make me lose my concentration.
Well, we'll see about that one. It's gonna make a. First, it'll bite Fib. That's the closest thing, and that's what makes sense. So, biting Fib. That is a 24 to hit.
It does hit it.
Okay. You take 6 points of piercing damage, and need to make a con save. Very nice. And you need to make another con save, lest ye be poisoned. Okay, no, you're good. So
She's
yeah,
so good at concentrating.
just 6 piercing for you, and then tentacles. Let's go 1 against Sierne. 16.
Nope.
And against Twigs, that is a 23.
Yes.
Okay. So it wraps one of these barbed tentacles around you. You take 8 points of bludgeoning and 5 points of piercing for a combined 13.
Alright.
And you are grappled
Okay.
and restrained.
Am I pulled towards it at all? Or.
You are not.
Okay. So I'm grappled and restrained, meaning I can't move. I can't take actions?
Let's pop open restrained. It's the fun one.
You can take
Where
actions while
Yeah,
you're
you can take actions. Just a lot of the stuff you do is at disadvantage. So attack rolls against you have advantage, and attack rolls made by you have disadvantage.
Okay.
And you have disadvantage on dex saves. And like the grappled condition that you already have, your speed becomes 0.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. That works. I'm good with that.
So, that is thing, and yeah, that is its turn. Thorv.
I'll run up to it and hit him with Bob.
Do it. Okay, 21 hits, 22 hits.
How's he looking?
Pretty hurt. Like, potentially another couple attacks from you could do the job.
Yep, and he's getting 2 more.
Okay. So 29 hits, 14 hits for a combined 22 more points of damage. Oh, it is still up,
Okay.
barely. Okay, and you're staying there, I assume.
Yeah.
Twigs.
Well, seeing that I have somebody in front of me now, I'm just gonna kind of like lean back and where is it? I gotta try to. I want to make sure that I'm not. Yeah, I am going to attempt to. Where did it? What did it do? It didn't do anything. Oh, there we go.
Nothing. There it is.
And I get 3, I believe, right?
That is how the Scorching Ray does things, yes.
All
Well, fuck. Okay.
right. Wait, because after all, disadvantage.
Yeah. So, fuck disadvantage. You hit all the times anyway. And yeah, the second you do any damage to it at all, it dies because it had 1 hit point left after Thorv's onslaught.
That's fine.
So,
Oh my god, you have a +10. Why you have a +10? That's too high.
Mine's +11.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even 20 wisdom.
How? Do you have a +10?
I don't know.
You have good items?
I have, well, that doesn't really help.
well, okay, so let's break it down just to make sure. So remind me what the P is for again?
It's just it's passive for.
Okay, so it's
being-
always, yeah, it's a racial thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Maybe a class thing. Okay. So, you would get your wisdom mod, which is
4,
okay, plus your proficiency bonus.
which is.
Wait, would you? No, wait. Yes, you would get your proficiency bonus.
4. We all have the same proficiency.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I was trying to find it on my sheet. I couldn't find it. Yeah, 4.
Okay, and I'm suspecting maybe the other 2 are coming from your fancy stick.
Oh, does that count through that?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out where the hell the other 2 came from.
Yeah, good question.
Like, it's on your sheet, so I'm not saying, like,
no,
oh, you
no,
cheated.
I'm
I'm
wondering
just
too.
like,
No, I just threw this character together, so I didn't even fact check it to see. I don't know.
it says spell attack, so I'm.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where I got a 10 from.
Yeah, while holding the Staff of the Woodlands, you have a +2 bonus to spell attack rolls.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
That was just a thing on that staff, I guess. I didn't know
Yep.
that.
That's so
Oh,
good.
yeah. It is itemed.
Well,
Tis.
I think what it was is I dragged that item into my inventory, so it automatically applied everything.
Yeah.
So I didn't
Excellent.
even. Yeah. Good job, Roll20,
Thanks,
for.
Roll20.
Yeah, you did the job so well. I didn't know what it did. So sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It was worth talking through, figuring out. All right, so the thing be dead. What now?
We leave.
Back to the statue to pull the lever up one of its noses.
Ew.
Okay. So, yeah, you do the thing, as we have done a number of times already, and you appear back at the entrance of the tomb, probably like well before your friends make it up there, because yeah. um, but eventually, all the NPCs head up and join you, and so the question is, what now?
I mean, we could probably meet them partway back down.
Yeah.
However, you would like to handle it.
Head back to the door.
We have a new plan for the door, or we're just gonna.
Can I dispel magic the door?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too.
Es posible.
I mean, I don't. Can you move us wherever the fuck the door is, Eric?
Re.
When we get back there, does it look like it took damage from me hitting it?
Nope.
Great.
Yeah. I would like to try to dispel the door.
Dispel the door. Okay.
Dispel
So. Yeah. Okay. Do a dispel.
I did.
Let's see. Do a roll for a dispel.
It's a spell casting, which is wisdom.
Wisdom.
Oh no, it's gonna be super slow.
Why?
Because it's roll 20.
13.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it, it failed, didn't it?
Yeah. You cast a spell in the door's direction and it belches.
But do I feel like it's dispellable?
Probably.
Okay. I asked the door if now that it ate us, if it would let us pass.
So you approach the door and ask that, and it says, maybe on one condition. I need more food from the other side.
Oh my god.
Is there
Other
something
side?
specific?
I'm so confused.
Is there something specific it wants to eat? I'll ask it.
It says the glowing crabs in the water. I like those.
Have we seen glowing crabs in the water?
I mean, you probably weren't looking for crabs last time you sent Stratos down here, but there's water down here, and there are probably glowing crabs in it. So
How can we get to them to feed you them? You're blocking the way.
it says, "Oh, I'll let you through once until you feed me."
That sounds fine with me. That work for everybody else?
Well, yeah, sounds good.
All right, and with that, yeah, door opens. Okay, so beyond the door.
We capture glowing crab.
Right. So like this area here, you see like there is like this kind of moss covered stone that forms a dock to a landing, which is the door, thing that you're at. Okay, ropes lash a pair of rowboats to a dock post, and a rusty iron cage wallows in the slime, held afloat by chain and winch. Phosphorescent crabs gather at the bottom of the lake below the cage. And also, as a bit of a reminder from last, the water down here is coated with a thick, filmy layer. Slimy. very appealing for people who want to go crab gathering.
I think this is a perfect chance for Thorv to use his Thorn Whip.
Well, can I nature check to see if I can figure out what this film is?
Nature or Arcana?
I am equally proficient in both.
Okay. Taint natural.
This isn't natural. As I just dip a pinky in and I look at it drip.
Can't you
Yeah.
just freeze a chunk of the water down there and lift up a crab or two before?
I mean, I can freeze the water and I guess lift it up.
I
Yeah,
need
make
more
like a little
fire.
bowl. Like a little bowl and scoop it up. Scoop a crab up.
Well, Eric, can I just freeze the water around a crab and pick
Have
it
it
up and give it
float?
to the door?
A crab icicle. Or crab
Yeah.
ice cube.
Okay. Yeah. I mean that works. So yeah, you just like look over the edge and cast a quick spell, and yeah, we see like bobbing up to the top of the water. This big old ice cube with a glowing crab inside of it.
Okay. I'll go in the.
Yeah,
I'll go into the.
I can just move the water too, so just float it up
Okay.
to the door.
All right. So yeah, you do that, and yeah, you like float it up there, and so you're gonna feed it like the whole ice cube with the crab inside, or?
Yeah, why not?
Is there throat leeches?
Not our problem.
Okay. Fair
I
point.
mean, I could just melt the water and drop the alive crab in it.
You could.
I mean, well, I'm assuming the crab will suffocate pretty quickly being frozen. So,
It's possible.
it's probably not alive if I wait a couple minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, can't you just thaw the water too?
Yeah, but then the crab will still be alive. And
Maybe he
might
likes them live.
leave.
Pretty sure it likes the live stuff.
Then it can have the crab alive. I'm not saying one way or the other. I'm asking Eric how the fuck the door wants the crab.
Oh,
And
I
then
didn't
I can
actually hear
give
you
it-
ask
Well,
that.
if exists as a word, I don't. However the door wants the crab, I can give it to it.
Okay.
Cooked with a butter sauce.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I don't have butter.
Mm.
Do you see?
Why
a good-
not?
We'll milk your centipedes.
There you go. That would be a delicacy.
Centipede milk.
Yeah.
Finn would be okay with that.
You get a couple
Okay.
drops per centipede.
So yeah, I mean, if you like move the crab cube over and like kind of thaw it in the door's reach,
Mm-hmm.
it'll take care of the rest.
Okay.
So yeah, you
We
move
now
the
have
cube over.
happy door.
Yeah, it thaws out, and as the crab like begins to move, you see that big like 10-foot long tongue just like shoot out from the door, like a frog eating a fly, and just snatch up the glowing crab off the dock. Okay.
I'll ask it if it wants more, or if it's good with not eating us for a while.
I'll give it one more just to be sure.
Okay. It eats the second and belches.
Oh, rude.
Okay. Happy door.
So there's a happy door, and so there's
Two
like the
less
dock with
crabs?
the boats. Two less crabs, yes. There's the dock with the boats, and there's also a hallway that heads out of this tower leading to the south, rather than going east like you would through the door. So, which way would you like to proceed?
Can we see anywhere that the boats would be able to go?
Well, as you're kind of looking out over this space, you do kind of hear the loud like whirring of machinery, and all of that sort of thing. Let's see. I think these boats can go under the passages here, but let me double check. Just trying to get a sense of the altitude. Um, I'm gonna say that they can go under the kind of walkways, which would mean, yeah, there's essentially like a clearance under this area over here to the east, where you could bring a boat under and continue across the water to another part of this cavern that contains the big like rotating cogs with walls situated atop them. Yeah.
I'll take a boat and see if anybody else wants to come, I guess.
Yeah. I'll jump in. I can't see because I'm in the middle of the stairs, but
Okay. So there are the two boats, and there is a slight difference between the two. They're built about the same, but there is a filled bullseye lantern hanging off one of the boat's bow.
Maybe that one should lead.
Only a couple of us should go first and see if there's anywhere to get out.
well,
We can probably come back. There's a spot, ferry people over.
I could always go with Thorv, and if things go bad, I could get us out.
Both fit in a boat.
Thorv is small.
Yeah, did you say how many people? Becca?
Hello?
Hi, I
Hi.
can hear you now. Did you say how many people?
fit in the boat?
Yeah, okay. You could probably squeeze 4. It would be like close quarters, but you could make it happen.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, do you two want to go by yourselves?
How many people can you teleport back at once?
I believe as many that are within 10 feet as are willing.
Okay. Just want to make, because I know.
I mean, it'll take us back to
the.
the corpse room, but it'll still get us out.
Okay.
Oh, it's on my other character sheet. That's why.
Well, I'll go row one of the boats. Whoever wants to come with can come with.
I will also come with in case we need to dispel magic or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I also have Dispel Magic now,
Okay.
so.
But do you have counterspell?
No. No.
Okay.
No counterspell.
So we have Thorv, we have Cyrene, we have Twigs. Was there somebody else?
I mean, Fip will go.
Okay. So 4 party members doing the boat thing. You said you wanted the one with the light.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, you do that, and
Also,
Just
as we
gonna-
set off, I am gonna summon Flame Scythe because he can hover.
Okay.
Yeah, don't put him in the boat.
No.
Uh,
He's gonna be basically lighting the way.
Additionally, don't light the water on fire.
No, he can hover.
There's-
He's not. Yeah, he's just gonna be our light source.
I mean, okay, make him hover high.
Yeah, I mean he's not touching the water. He's not close. He's a couple feet off, I guess. However we want to do it, that's fine. He is not going to be near the water. He's just going to be a light source and basically our lure for anything that wants to kill him. So, and I'll have him about, I would say about 20 feet ahead of us, because I think he emits a glow of something. Let's see. He emits a glow of something. I'm 99% sure. I just don't know what it is. Maybe he doesn't. Anyway. I'll figure
Okay.
it out.
Yep.
If not, I
Okay.
could, if he has anything, I could cast light on it. So
There you go. Yeah, I don't think he naturally glows, which is kind of weird. I thought he did, but I'm not seeing it.
All right. Well, yeah. We do the thing, and so you all pile onto this boat and head off in kind of the only, like, really available direction to you, which will lead you kind of this way. And then further across to here. And then let's see. Yeah, so as you kind of round the corner here and look beneath the next like upcoming overpass thing that you see. Let's see. Well, I mean, I guess yeah. Nobody in the group has actually seen this area. So we continue forward. Sorry, I was thinking you had, but that was a Stratos thing. So forward you go to a point where you're kind of at the opposite side of the turning cogs, and you see a kind of slow, steady current pouring out of a cavern up ahead. And paddle, paddle, paddle. You make your way up to eventually find the base of a waterfall. So essentially, this is the hole that you all checked out from way, way back when you like fought the mimic and stuff.
Ah, okay. And I sent Stratos down, and he flew around and looked.
Yes, and this is where he came down and was scoping out this area. And so as you pass through, like overhead, yet again there are more tomb dwarves, which you all have had some encounters with, but they like look at you as you're passing. And they just kind of continue going about their business, like tending to the machinery here and patching up holes and places where things have fallen into disrepair. But yeah, they seem to pay you basically no mind.
okay.
So that's a thing.
So is there anywhere we haven't visited?
So let's see. It looks like you would
Do
be
the
able
tomb
to.
dwarves speak Dwarvish? Can the dwarf talk to them?
You could certainly try if that's a thing you'd
Is
like to
there
do.
something you want me to ask them?
Oh, just I don't know.
I'll look at one and say hi.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. The tomb dwarf like looks down at you and says, "Yeah."
if they're not going to attack us. Okay.
What do you know about this place?
Lot. It's built to chew up people like you.
That's not very nice.
Can you tell us what we should avoid?
Nope.
No hints?
He kind of chuckles to himself and like gets back to hammering on the part of the machinery he was working on.
Is there any areas you want us to go investigate? Where should we start?
He just looks down and says, "You'll have lots of fun on this level, I'm sure. I don't want to
Cool.
spoil the surprise.
Okay.
Also, just remember, something's always watching you down here."
Yeah, we've got that feeling.
It's our friend Mold.
Mhm.
I don't think this one's mold.
Oh, I mean, watching us.
Maybe you could make friends with slime. Then you can have slime and mold as friends.
I'd love that.
Mhm.
I don't have talk with slime.
Yeah, so that's a thing. And realistically, like you can explore a bit, like around the northern side of the cog that you're next to right now. But once you get past that point, like the space between the turning edges and the cavern walls gets too tight, and so you basically would have to kind of turn back. And
These cogs are active.
yes, they are spinning,
Okay.
constantly spinning.
So it's pretty noisy down here. Or they
Yes.
well greased. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty noisy. More from like impact rather than like, there's not like this constant whining of metal grinding on metal.
It's just
Which
you're moving a lot at once.
yeah. So like rattling and thumping and all that kinds of stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah. So basically, you eventually end up sort of back where you were with your old friend Dor.
You want to get another crab? Just to be safe.
Okay. So
Sure.
yeah, you go and do the thing, and there you are, back at the place, doing the
Well,
thing.
I'm
Then
glad we did
I-
all that to meet rude dwarves.
Mhm. I guess then the other thing is the tunnel or pathway. Right?
Yeah, we
Okay.
went under a bunch of like walkways, right?
You did, and they're at like about the same level as the walkway that you saw back in the tower. So like basically you head up the steps from the dock into the little like spiral staircase area, and then as you head south, you get the impression you're probably at about the same like elevation as as before, or as the overpass archway things. Yeah,
How long would it take to row all around these things?
all the way around,
Or what we've done so
or
far?
at least as far as you could.
Yeah, what we did.
Not that long. Like let's
Okay.
see,
I mean, I
'cause
could flat out just move the boat.
Yeah.
there is
without
that. Yeah,
rowing.
just powerboat. Yeah. But like just distance wise, let's see here, just to give you some perspective. From the dock to the waterfall was only like 200 feet.
Oh, okay.
So it'd take us like at most probably 5 minutes. Then with her moving us around.
Yeah, I was hoping for a little bit longer than that. At least be part way towards a break. Okay.
Did you get hurt
All right.
in the battle?
No, I just used my action surge.
Oh. Well, Twigs offers you a good berry.
Thanks.
You
And
get a
actually-
hit point.
Yeah, I spread them around the boat too. Everybody gets a good berry. Because I got
I
4.
mean, I'm not missing a hit point, so.
no, but
Yeah,
it
I'm
takes
not
care of
either.
your food.
I put it in my pocket.
Yeah, you guys
Yep.
can just
The
hang on.
centipedes eat a good berry.
Oh, actually, I am missing a hit point. I eat it.
There you go.
You don't have to eat for the day.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the other good thing.
I wish I had good berries IRL.
Yeah, that would be
Not have to
nice.
worry about food.
Mm-hmm. Food is such a hassle.
I'm not sure I want to know what we've been eating in here till now.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Goromod's been like hunting, so probably like lizards and rats and stuff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's hopefully what he's been bringing.
Hopefully. But yeah, so as you kind of like head back into the tower and look down the hallway, you see more like standing puddles of this this gray slime covering the floor in some areas of the hall. It's kind of like it's like very, very sticky and gross looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So probably like to the point that it would be considered difficult terrain. I guess let's put it that way.
Okay, but we can get stuff back out of it. We're not.
Yeah, it's not like magic super glue.
Okay, good.
Sovereign glue. Just a Serac makes a hallway and lines it with ever wet glue, or at least ever wet until somebody touches it.
Oh, what an asshole.
Hey, it's still better than the corridor in White Plume Mountain that'll give you super tetanus.
That's
Oh.
fair.
But yeah, so sticky, slimy hallway, doing the thing.
Yep, I'll lead off down the hallway.
All right. Cool. So you lead off down the hallway, and as you like touch the slime for the first time, you there's like this kind of momentary like white hot pain in your head, and you take a point of psychic damage.
Does it do this each step I take?
Not each step.
Every breath you
Just
take.
kind of happen. They'll be watching you.
Every turn he takes.
Yes, they'll be watching.
Yeah, let's just play that song for this whole level.
Yes. I mean, it is very topical.
You have been told that you're being watched, and now there's that.
Mhm.
Is Thor doubling back over the slime, or is that just
No,
like
I figured I'd stopped as soon as it did.
okay?
Anything like
So
that
yeah,
soon.
so you feel that, and you stop, and then what do?
I'll take another step.
Okay,
Doesn't do anything.
so far so good. Yeah.
Okay, I'll continue the rest of the way through then.
All right.
And I'll tell them that it hurts a little bit.
Cool. So is anybody finding a way to not step in slime?
Looking
Why
for
don't
it.
Why don't you just like put water all over it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. Can I wash the slime away?
Let's see. I mean, you'd have to like power wash that shit because it's very sticky.
Just put like a coating of ice over it.
Oh, that could work.
I could try that.
That could be a thing.
I'll put my skates on. Skis? Skates. Hey, skates. Yeah, skates.
Nope, ice skis.
Pim just carries ice skates around with her.
Well, my mind's
In the
on Animal
jungle.
Crossing, so they're in my pocket.
Ice skates in your pocket. In
Along
the
with, like,
jungle.
my bed and my fishing pole.
That was like
Yeah,
that
that's correct.
freaking coat that we got from that lady we killed. Absolutely useless in the jungle. Or wasn't it a coat or something? It was something of the warmth.
It was boots.
Oh, that's
I
what
like
it
how
was.
you
Boots.
started it out. The coat we got from that lady. Oh, we
It was-
killed her, but
yeah.
like that's how we got it.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it was boots. I forgot. I knew it was some article, but it was absolutely stupid for a jungle.
But yeah, so, okay, we were trying a plan whereby you freeze things.
Yes.
Okay. So you do that, and as you, I guess you're like controlling water, bringing the stuff in, and you just like freeze a layer of ice over the stuff.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's the thing you can do.
Cool.
Can you get more water? There's another spot up here.
Yes.
Hooray,
To a
we
certain
don't-
extent.
We don't have to touch the semen.
Eventually, I do need to just like recycle the water.
We do have the alchemy
I can only move so much water at once, believe it or not.
Yes.
Yeah, keep in mind we do have the alchemy jug. So you can produce quite a bit of water with that.
It's not. There's plenty of water. I just only have. I'm only so strong enough that I can only move so much water.
You can't keep it all frozen at a certain amount of time at one time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I thought you were saying you could only move it out of like the big body of water. I was like, well, we have portable water.
No. The amount of water is not the problem.
Gotcha.
The controlling that much water is the problem.
Gotcha.
So.
So it's like freeze this one, we all get across. Freeze the next one.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, it might be like kind of slowish going as we, figure out a way to like rig that up, but it happens. And anyone who avoids touching the slime, which at this point is just everybody, I would assume. Yeah, doesn't have to worry about any damage. So
Well,
that's
crap.
a thing.
Dead end.
Whatever will you do?
What's a dead end?
This hallway.
Oh,
It doesn't
cool.
go anywhere. I'll smash the new door down.
What door? Yeah, okay, no, it's totally a door. So you fumble around, find the way to open or smash or whatever the door. And as it gives way, you find yourself looking into another hallway, and there's a patch of goo inside, as well as passages leading both north and south.
This place is covered in semen.
Wow.
I mean, this you said it's like a gray, sticky goo. And it's probably been here for a while. So
Why? How do you know? You don't know it's been here for a while.
okay, that's fair.
Could be fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that make it any better? I mean, we're told
Maybe-
something's watching us. We're finding puddles all over.
Ew. Are you suggesting
I'm a little concerned.
we are ultimately the
I didn't
cause for
write
the
this
puddles?
story. I'm just interpreting it.
Okay.
So,
Well, this is nasty.
Well, north leads to the gear, so let's head south and see if we clear what's down that way first. See if it's a way around the gears or if there's a room down there.
Okay. Cool. So let's see. Yeah. Looking that way. You see like some spider webs and yeah, like the whole southern passage is like choked with dust and cobwebs. And up ahead, flickering lights dimly illuminate a larger hall running perpendicular to this one. Where the two halls meet, words have been scrawled on the ceiling in dried blood. Them words say, "Awaken Napaka."
That was the one queen, right?
That was a queen, yes.
So the one up in that sun room that trashed us? Or is that a different one that they were looking for?
Yes and yes. It was the one that the two people in the mirror were looking for, and it was the name that was engraved upon the sarcophagus in the sunroom where y'all almost got murdered.
But we didn't wake the corpse. Does anybody here know how to do that?
Oh, was that the room with the skull?
With the sun and
The fireball necklace.
yeah, the fireball
Oh,
necklace and all that.
okay.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That was Death Room. Gotcha.
Yeah, that one. Death room, sun room, fireball room.
Asshole room.
Fuck that room. Yeah.
Um,
Fib has her scepter staff thing, right? You want to try that?
Yeah. Where are we even on the map right now? Are we in the right? Are we supposed to be in a different room?
Yeah.
Go
So
down the hallway.
here, I moved you to like the top of the hallway. You got to go down the hall, and it's the whole thing.
yeah, here. Move myself.
So right here.
There you go.
Okay. I take.
Yeah, go in there and
My-
go south and wave that scepter around, see if it does anything.
Is this a door? I can't.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you just went
Okay.
through the secret door into the north-south hallway, and then to the south, yeah, like above the entryway, like on the ceiling, to this area, it's just "Awaken Napaka" written in blood on the ceiling. And then looking in this larger hallway, kind of where Fib just kind of poked her head in, there are large puddles of gray slime spread across the floor.
Nasty.
Yeah, the hallway gently slopes. So it might be like slightly running down the hallway a little bit.
It's all over the walls.
Whoever wrote this knew exactly what they were doing.
Yes.
I blame Chris Perkins.
Yep.
Candles flicker on riveted sconces, casting dim light across a sequence of sculpted reliefs depicting humanoids with bestial heads kneeling before a black star.
What are they doing?
No.
At the lower end of the hall, which is the one to the east, a thick purple drape hangs wall to wall. At the upper end, the hallway terminates.
I wave my scepter around?
Okay. You wave your scepter around. And yeah, nothing happens.
Hmm. It sounded like you were gonna say something happened. I tap stuff with my scepter, you know?
Yeah. The ooze continues flowing downhill.
Let's go.
Anybody got any other ideas before it just continue with Thor walking down these hallways? Seeing what kills him first?
Viv is good, or Thorpe is fine. Oh my god, I forgot about my amazing mandolin. Oh,
You can fly.
I love it. I love it. I need to find it to remember what it does.
I keep freezing the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I can fly.
Alright. Does somebody that was able to get past these curtains last time want to go open up these curtains? Last time it didn't work out very well for me.
Among the conditions picked up by adventurers from this module, fear of drapes.
Yes.
Wait, what happened last time?
There was that boar or something that.
Yeah, it wasn't
Maybe-
last. Well, I
or-
mean, yeah,
Last time there was drapes, I opened
Yeah.
them and ran screaming away.
yeah, that was a thing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I could send Flame Scythe in.
Is that one sconce down there unlit?
Maybe.
Okay.
Would you like me to light it up?
Sure.
Alright.
I'll step back out of the room.
Well, I'm just gonna kind of step around him and I'll firebolt.
Okay. So yeah.
I hit it. Oh, there we go.
All right.
So
Sweet. So that's a thing.
and the only reason I
and-
have that over produce flame is it's better.
The only reason it's here is it's better. Cool.
Yes.
It lights up.
Cool.
Whoosh.
Does the Zelda music play?
Nope.
Oh.
Okay. I'll go and open the curtains.
Flame Scythe will be right behind Thor. He's got your back.
Great.
All right. So
And he hovers
You
7
go.
damage.
okay. Cool. So you pull the curtain aside, revealing beyond. The hallway comes to a dead end 15 feet beyond the purple drape. A 6-foot-tall statue of a leering, four-armed gargoyle stands against the back wall. One of its arms has broken off and lies on the floor in front of it, its hand curled into a tight fist. The other 3 arms have their clawed hands open in such a way as to suggest they're meant to hold something. Carved into the wall above the statue is a riddle. 3 I need, then 3 more. 3 more still opens the door.
Does this guy want gold too? Is it like they're cupped? Or.
Not cupped as though like to contain coins, if that's your idea, but like
Okay.
I think just held out, as though
Is it a
You say
flat
put a
surface?
thing. flattish. It's a hand. There's nothing, I guess, like especially unconventional about the posture of the hand, apart from the fact that they're all attached to a big four-armed gargoyle thing.
I guess I'll pop out around the corner too. The arm that broke off, is it holding anything?
Let's see.
Or I guess like what is you said it's a clenched fist?
Yeah. So it like lies on the floor in front of the thing. Its hand curled into a tight fist. Yes.
Does it appear to be holding anything? If I can get
I
up
mean-
there and inspect it, I will.
If it is holding anything, the thing that it's holding is small enough so as not to be visible through the clenching fist.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'll drag its hand back and try and smash it open.
Okay. Yeah, this is a thing that you can do like eventually because it's just rock.
Oh,
You like
Thor's
bang
also
it on.
super strong too.
Right. So yeah, you like you bang it against the walls or something, and yeah, you like break it down, and there's nothing inside the clenched fist. So what now?
You want to wave that scepter or whatever at this thing,
Mhm.
or poke it with it?
Yeah. I poke it. I feel like we have to like put it in its hand, which I wouldn't like.
Okay. So you walk in and give it a poke.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Well, what if I put it in its hand?
Let's see. Nothing happens.
Okay, I take it back.
Is there a passageway down there? I see. Or a small opening of some sort?
Perhaps if you make an investigation or perception check, something might be revealed to you.
Nah.
Okay.
Because I can
So-
see the little opening.
Yeah, I know, the dynamic lighting. Well, actually, there was no dynamic lighting cover over this, even though it's supposed to be a hidden thing. So I like put something that was kind of in line with the wall, but still like it's super visible. All right. So looking around the hallway as you are just kind of looking leads, definitely not finding things on the dynamic lighting layer of a Roll20 game. Hidden behind a bas relief depicting a crocodile-headed humanoid holding up a trapezoidal chest. You find, well, I guess not behind it so much as part of it. The chest's keyhole is real.
What can I see through it?
A keyhole. You would see like I guess a little bit of a crawl space back there.
Anybody know how to open locks?
I'd multi-class to rogue like I was thinking about. I would.
Does Guru mod? I don't know why that's in my head.
That could be a thing. In the meantime, I think there is another means of getting into this thing that could prove viable for this group.
Smash it.
I mean, that's what you're prone to do.
I'm not seeing anything about these tools on Groymod sheet.
Okay.
So I think somebody probably has something in their inventory that could help here.
I have 2 scorpion claws that came from the one who squeezed me hard.
I pull out the music box and wind it up.
I have skulls.
I have Bob.
What is the skull with triangle?
That's one of the skull things that we
Yeah.
got. We don't know what those are for yet. Those are not the same size as like what they would fit in. We don't have 9 of those, right? We have like 5.
You definitely don't have 9, that's for sure.
But they don't fit in this keyhole, right?
I think he's talking about the hands.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
I'm so confused.
he's talking about putting the skulls in the hands of the gargoyle that says it needs 3 and then 3 and then 3 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said we didn't get
But what
9.
about... No. But... Okay. But what about this keyhole?
It's
Like, did we
keyhole.
just drop it? Like...
No. I was just wondering about the
Okay.
skulls.
Are there other keyholes
I
around
was
here?
just wondering why there was just a sudden change in the discussion topic.
Because it made me think of it.
I don't think I have a key. Do any of you think you have a key?
So, somewhere, somebody has a key. It was in Lucius's inventory.
What
It
was
might-
it?
There's a jade key in the shape of a crocodile.
Oh. I think Goromod probably would have had that.
Sure,
That
somebody
sounds
has
like,
it.
Yeah, it sounds like something he would probably go for, just because it looks cool.
Yeah, sure. I mean, hey look, it's a keyhole by a crocodile dude. Maybe the crocodile key does a thing.
Yeah. So after
Um,
staring at it for a couple minutes, Goromod just walks over and sticks the key in. He's just like kind of waiting around for all of us to figure something out, and he just kind of pulls out the key, walks over, sticks it in, and turns it.
Yeah, Yaka just looks at him and is like, that took long enough.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, this is the part where the Zelda music plays.
Doodle-doo-doodle-doo-doo.
There you go. So there's like a little crawl space back there. It leads like south and then west. Kind of winds around out of sight from the entryway.
I suppose this is where I go first again.
I could send Flame Scythe if you want.
Can you see through his eyes?
Negative.
No. Send him first, see if he
Alright.
dies, and if he
Yeah.
doesn't,
Flame
I'll go.
Scythe, what's in there? Rawr!
I mean, if he's not under attack, then we're good. So yeah, okay, I'll send Flame Scythe in first.
Okay.
Oh, but first, I'm going to cast Barkskin on him.
Firster.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yes.
Before I send him in to die, I shake my staff and I cast Barkskin on him. So now he has an AC of 16 instead of, I think, 13. So.
Okay. So you do the thing. You send Flame Scythe in, whoosh down the hallway, or down the crawl space, around the corner, around another corner, and
He has 60-foot dark vision, too.
okay.
So.
So let's see here.
Passive perception of 12.
All right. So as your flame spirit goes like around the corner, scopes things out. Yeah. I guess like it comes back and like looks at you, Twigs, and kind of like holds its big T-Rex arms as wide as it can, and kind of like while holding them out, just like kind of barrels down part of the hallway. Yeah, that's what you got.
Okay. I mean, it's not running away, right?
No, it's like trying to show you something, but a T-Rex doing charades is not.
Yeah, no,
a
I mean
very
that's fine.
productive
I'll say,
communication.
all right, it's safe enough. So, at least it's trying to show me
comforting.
something. Yeah. So yeah, I guess we're good, Thorv, and I will follow behind Thorv, invisible.
Okay.
I'll go.
I follow behind Thorv and bump into Twig. Because I don't realize he's there.
You just
Nice.
hear sorry.
Muttering.
Alright, so let's see. That's the thing.
What in the fuck is that? Alright, I'm gonna move Flame Scythe just so that Laura can get in and see actually what we're talking about if she's going with us.
Uh-huh.
So move up in front of Thorv. So you can actually see what I...
Oh my goodness.
Yeah!
Right. So, essentially, what you see is this big, almost looks like a vehicle. It's like a four-wheeled thing, made like entirely of stone. It is carved in like your normal traditional like Chultan style, and it's just this big, tanky-looking thing. Let's see. Let me see. I probably have a handout for this. Let's see.
He has a handout of it before it kills us!
Murder. So yeah, you see this thing. Not with the fleeing adventurers and stuff, but like, at least this thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
It is a tank.
Yeah, kinda. So yeah, the wall at the west end of the hall, or no, sorry, that is, yeah, at the east end of the hall. You can see from here it's like on rollers of sorts. And so it seems that there is something rigged up in here that would trigger it to like release the fucking juggernaut and have it chase people down the hallway.
Are there stops? Like to keep it from rolling right now, or...
Let's see. Let me just look at this thing real quick. Nope. No stop.
Poke this thing with a scepter?
Our solution to everything is focus.
It said something about Napaka. That's her scepter.
Okay, wait, who? I thought this was the egg was Ankh or whatever.
No, Napaka.
But no, I'm talking about the egg. Okay, yeah, I'm okay with the scepter.
Okay. So let's see here. You
It
do that.
I mean, that's happened to me before, so.
Yes!
Okay, so you take the cool magic scepter thing,
Yeah.
and you just poke the big stone juggernaut.
Yeah.
All right. It disintegrates.
Oh!
So this big
Half of the
stone,
juggernaut.
the big stone tank thing just turns to dust.
Oh, that's
Okay.
Well, that could have gone worse.
fine. Yeah, I thought I was taking my stuff away. I'm fine with that. And now they're just like a bunch of ashes on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, I like kick them around with my feet and kind of shrug and like, did it work? Is that like?
Nothing's not gonna kill us now.
That's...
And also, as you poke the thing, you see the dust settling, clearing. There is a shelf on the other side of the room from your little secret entrance, upon which sits a lustrous, spiked ruby as big as a human fist.
Wow. I think I have some kind of detecting magic.
If only there were a spell that could locate sorcery, or
Well, I don't have detect magic the spell.
Find witchcraft, perhaps.
I mean, if only you had somebody who. Whoops.
Oh, I thought you couldn't do it anymore.
No, I can't identify anymore. I have detect magic.
Okay.
I actually didn't have detect magic. I don't think. Yeah, yeah, I did
Well,
actually.
how did we do? Okay.
Yeah,
How did they did it?
I've got too many classes. How did we? Do it?
How do we do?
Okay, looking at the thing on the shelf, it does not seem to be magical, but I think the lot of you who are kind of like scoping this thing out could make history checks.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. And I think that's probably fitting for Twigs, because I think in or out of character, I think I know what this is, but I don't think Twigs would have a clue. Anyway.
I mean, it also kind of makes sense that Thorv is the one to recognize it.
Mm-hmm.
This is a famous gem that you've heard of called the Eye of Zaltek. This is the thing that the Company of the Yellow Banner came here in search of. This big pointy stone that was used back in like ritual human sacrifice in the land of Mastica. Yeah, you know,
This was
probably
the jewel dagger.
more like a dagger jewel. You know, it's
Yeah.
like a jewel first, which is real pointy.
Yeah, the sacrificial jewel dagger.
Yeah, so just, you know, eyeballing it, knowing what you know about the thing. This ruby is probably worth something in the neighborhood. 5k gold, easy.
Yeah.
We don't need that much gold.
It's true. If you had that much gold, you would become like members of the Writ, and then people would have to eat you. So
Oh, I don't want to be bored.
Other stupid adventurers would come along and kill them for money.
Well,
Should we leave it here and come back and get it later?
I mean, if you want, I can carry it. I'm not gonna keep it because I really, in character, I don't have any material.
Won't have a use.
Yeah, I have no material use for this, but I will carry it. I have plenty of space.
and also, I guess worth pointing out, its actual worth is 5,000 gold, but like, if you took it to some big city like Waterdeep or something,
Yeah.
you might be able to fetch like 25k.
Mhm.
Oh!
Yeah, you can sell it for big bucks to. I mean, you got to go where money is.
It is a collector's item.
Yeah. You find where the money is and make them bid against each other.
Sounds so evil, but it's just selling a thing.
Yeah.
It sounds so evil, but it's capitalism.
Yep.
Yeah, is true.
I have this object. You two, fight for my amusement with your money. So, but yeah. So it's the dagger. What was it called?
The Eye of Zaltek. Not to be confused with
Eye
Zyrtec.
of
Gotcha.
the Eye of Timaeus.
Eye of allergy medicine.
Yes.
Oh.
So I have the Eye of Zaltek. I put a K instead of a C.
You
Wow.
fool.
That was close. Well, I figured
Your
a lot of stuff
ancestors
is like.
are angry.
Well, a lot of
Fool of a
old stuff
twig.
has K's in it, so. Or it would be normally be a C. I don't know.
Like my name? Like,
Yeah, your old ass name.
Yeah.
Becca, why is your
I
name
hear
so
that old shit.
I mean,
Well,
I do have an old ass name. It's from BC, so I mean, it's not like my name's probably, you know, what, 3-4 millennia?
It's
old?
from
Like-
BC.
That's an antique. Leave it alone.
Yeah, my name,
Yep.
the
Oh,
invention
you
of
mean-
Rebecca.
BC.
I said BC.
You said, it's not like you said DC.
Yeah,
ACDC.
that's called, like, not hearing me in person.
I
Is that what it's
always
called?
hear you in my heart.
Oh. But sometimes your heart lies to you.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that. Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes hearts lie.
Mhm. Can confirm.
So yeah, you booped the thing and it turned to dust, and then you found a cool pointy gemstone.
Mhm.
Yeah. What
Uh,
now?
I'm glad I didn't have to sacrifice my scepter.
should we open this door and
I
see what
thought you were gonna
happens?
say virgins.
I don't have any virgins.
I know. Which is why it would be really bad if we had to sacrifice one.
Hmm. We could find some, I bet.
Maybe a Biff Longsteel.
Yeah, he would be number one. If not
I don't know what you're talking about.
if not the wizard.
The legends of Biff Longsteel have run far and wide across all the civilized lands of the world. All the women love the Longsteel.
It's more
Ooh.
like a long dagger.
Insight check.
Yeah, come to think of it, there's something. There's a severe underlying confidence issue behind Biff Longsteel's.
Oh.
Oh.
Poor Biff.
Anyways.
With the 25, he might not even have a penis.
Prolonged time spent in mirror have really done their number on him.
Okay, back to actual things that happen in the game.
Yeah.
How did this not happen?
So I guess should we open this door and see if the statue responds?
Give that a go.
So.
I'm guessing if he didn't get what he wanted, that thing came out to try and kill us. Or squish us against the wall.
Oh, that'd be fun, huh?
Yeah, I'm just curious as to what happens to the statue.
Get ready to poke it again in case it comes back.
Yeah. I guess, I'm gonna have Flame Scythe try to push open the door.
Okay. So I'm picturing this is like the early Chilton version of like a garage door.
Yeah.
So you just like chuck it up and it kind of like slides up into the space by the like just below the ceiling.
I have
Kind of like fold
idea
in
where
segments.
people are.
To the south,
I don't see them.
further to the south,
Yeah.
and then
I looked
to
to
the
the
west.
south, and then they weren't there.
Failed. Okay. Yeah, so you open the garage door, and yeah, nothing happens. It's a garage door. It's open now.
No car in there?
I mean, you're in
Oh.
the garage. There was a car, and then you turned it to dust.
Yeah. You tapped with your fairy wand and turned it to dust.
Yep.
Sad.
You need to remember, Eric, if you ever leave, to leave the garage door opener.
Ah, yes, that did occur to me, like, a couple weeks after I got here.
It occurred to me before then, because
I imagine so. But yes,
What is this thing? Now that
that
I've
is
walked out of the
a
garage door.
that is the thing that you lit.
Ah. It's lit, fam.
Mm.
I'm gonna kind of
Indeed.
reach up and poke it. Does it move?
Sure.
he
No. Does it appear to be like a garage door opener?
It does not. It appears to be a sconce.
Okay. Cool. Keep walking down
Okay.
the hall then.
Alrighty then. Moving right along. Did you have any more business with the gargoyle?
We
Oh,
can't
Do
give
you
away
have the
once.
gargoyle?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was a trap.
Okay. So then Thor leads the way.
Yep,
All right.
just some cog of doom or some sort of
The
another.
Cog of Doom. Actually, I will have you know that this place doesn't have silly names like this. These are the Gears of Hate.
Holy fuck.
Oh.
You know what? That's metal.
It's metal as fuck. Um, but yeah, so okay. You head down the hallway and peer into a room that you can see that is like weirdly pentagonal in shape. And let's have a look at what you see inside. So as you grow close to this space, you're like kind of overwhelmed by a pungent stench that yeah, the closer you get, the more you can tell it's totally coming from this room. The walls are covered with riveted sheets of iron. There is a wild garden full of sickly plants and rotting compost taking up most of the interior, and a narrow path hugs the wall between two exits. Jutting from the middle of the garden is a 6-foot tall, rusty sprinkler. In the ceiling above the sprinkler, a 10-foot wide shaft leads straight up. Also worth noting, resting on one of the like kind of arms or whatever of the sprinkler, you see a coin directly below the hole.
What kind of coin?
A coin that you threw down a hole near the. So probably I don't know what would you have thrown down, like a copper?
Copper.
Oh, electrum, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It was an electric piece. Yes,
Oh
there's a
no.
terrible coin perched atop this sprinkler.
Is
It has
there
returned for vengeance.
is there a T-Rex corpse down here?
There is not a T-Rex corpse down here. No.
Okay.
You said there are plants in the room, right?
Yes, very plant. So vegetable.
Wow.
I'm gonna shake my staff again, and I will speak in the language of my people.
Okay. Cool. So you do that, and you speak to. Yes, this is a different thing. Because that is speak with animals.
Oh, oops. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
I'm-
What an
I was-
insult!
Yeah. Where is it? I don't know why I
I'm
was.
just picturing Twigs
There we
like
go.
casting a spell and just like roaring out over the vegetables, like,
No, there we go. Sorry,
"Brethren, hear me!"
I knew I had it. I hit the wrong one.
Okay. All right. So, you do that, and sure, you can speak to the vegetables. What would you like to do or say?
Well, I will say. I guess first of all, do I recognize what these things are at all?
I
Let's-
believe he said they are vegetables.
they're sickly plants.
Okay. I mean, I don't recognize them as like being anything poisonous or anything, right?
No, nothing poisonous.
Okay.
Just
well,
like kind of vines and creepers and stuff.
Gotcha. I will say, my friends, you are not looking well.
It says, hard to be well without sunlight.
Mm.
What's the
Fib
point?
scoffs.
Well, I can help you with that. I guess I'm gonna like just kind of like I can. Is there like a cloud hanging in this room, or is there
No.
no? Okay. I'll say well. If I help you, are we able to pass?
It says, I don't control that.
What or who does?
Just says,
Uh, how long have you been down here?
forever.
Oh.
All of the time.
I'm pretty sure they grew here.
Yeah. Well, I will aid you as long as you promise not to willingly hinder us in our passage. I know you said you don't control that, but
Nope. Just plants.
okay. So they are just legit just plants.
Yeah.
Okay. Done deal. Plant growth. And that's small enough area, I think. 100-foot radius.
Yeah, totally.
So I will grow them all nice and thick.
Okay. So yeah, you just spring the plant growth into action, and yeah, it is now even more like covered in vegetation in this room.
You just doomed all the plants to die?
What? How?
Because they don't have enough resources to keep up with how big they are now.
Well, that's their problem.
They asked for it, so.
I'm pretty sure you just gave it to them.
They definitely were like, I guess.
They were like, help, and you're like, ah, grow. But yeah.
Grow big and strong.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the thing. There are many plants. For now.
Yes. I will say, well, if you would like to give me a couple seeds, I can spread the seeds when I get out of here so that at least a part of you will live on.
I can give you many children.
Some of you will live on, apart from the ones that I've doomed to die.
Excellent. I guess, sure, they're fine with you. I guess collecting seeds
All right. Yeah, I'll collect a couple seeds then.
in keeping with the theme of this level.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not actually meaning this to be dirty.
I know.
Either. So.
but
yeah,
it's
You just
unavoidable. at this
harvest
It
their
is.
seed.
I do.
Mhm.
Willingly, of course. I had to ask
point.
permission.
You seed harvester, you.
So. All right.
Just-
yeah, and I'll just.
Get them nice and big and harvest their seed. I see how it is.
Just reach out and grab them and take their seed.
Yep. So, okay, cool. I guess should we just walk through?
Maybe.
Yes.
Sure.
I guess so. I'll go first.
Okay. Thor goes first.
Do you guys want me to go to this thing in the middle, or am I going to this exit?
I don't think
Thing
there's
in
the
really
middle.
anything for us here. Are these rooms
Oh.
rotating?
So there is the sound of like the constantly present sound of clattering, rotating things. But the room seems pretty stable at the moment.
Alright, we should all get in there then.
Everybody just like fling themselves through the door at once.
Ah.
Ah! Okay, well, I guess in the interest of not breaking everybody up, let's get all the NPCs, including Biff Longsteel.
Even his name just screams version.
I mean, yeah. Uh, yeah, so that's the thing, and everybody piles in.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
then go ahead and pile in.
Alright. So,
Phew.
Flame Scythe is in. I'm in.
Ugh, it's
Alright.
gross in here.
Indeed. Okay. So yeah, as everybody piles in, there's a loud ka-thunk as the room begins to spin.
It's
Hey.
like a circus.
Hey. Just
We
like the
could've hit
walls, though.
something.
Whoa, that's cool. It actually spins.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is really cool.
So, yeah, that is the thing that happens, and so it's like kind of spinning around. You know, you watch the walls like kind of lurch from position to position to position. Let's see here. I think.
Oh no.
So it like kind of moves on to this one, and then to this one. And as that is a thing,
They're lined up.
they are lined up. And so simultaneously, you see like a couple of doors sort of line up with one another. And there are a couple things that happen. So, looking at the kind of eastern door, you see just for a moment inside of a room where 5 teak wardrobes stand against the ironclad walls of the chamber. With each wardrobe with a door bearing a carved image. There are puddles of gray slime covering bits of the floor, and yada yada. More stuff that you'd probably see if you walked into that room. Also relevant, to the north of you is a tiny room that now adjoins to yours. And there is like a thick green gas that begins to billow out of skull-shaped nozzles set into the walls of this cramped room. A rotting corpse clad in studded leather armor lies on the floor, mouth open, hands grasping its throat. Wrapped around one of its arms is a yellow band. Okay.
I vote that we rush into the room away from the poisonous smoke.
We're not gonna get you the yellow band.
So I'm going
We can
to.
come back later.
I'm going to step forward and cast Warding Wind on myself.
Warding wind.
Yes. Before
See.
too much of it
Yeah.
leaks out, I'm going to cast it, kind
Ooh.
of step into the area blocking it.
Okay.
So,
So yeah, it does begin flooding in, but with a little bit of quick thinking, you're able to kind of ward it off. So yeah, go ahead and I guess you stand up there by like the north side of the room then.
yeah.
And
It's a
yeah, so
strong wind. So,
cool. So as you're doing that, is the group like formulating a plan because the
Okay.
room is still moving?
Can you get in there and grab him out?
I guess I can move. You know what? I'll have Flame Scythe run in and get it.
Jump back in at the next door when it opens.
Okay, so what you want to do is, are you trying to get the body? Is that what I heard?
There's a body and a band, correct? Or a body with
Yeah,
a band on it?
Yes.
All right, yeah.
Is the skull shaped oddly?
The skull is not shaped oddly.
Okay.
So what I'll do, if nobody else has anything, I'll send Flame Scythe in and have him grab it and teleport, which will take him back to the room. And my command to Flame Scythe quickly will be, find your way back to us.
Okay. So, yeah, Flame Scythe goes in, grabs the thing, bamfs out,
Hopefully
and then...
there's not another Octyug there.
I don't think so. We killed one for today. He can handle his own anyway. He's pretty fucking beefy.
But yeah, so bamf out. And then is the plan, like, you're gonna stay in the room, or are you going somewhere in the midst of all this?
My command to him was just find us. And then
Right. So what is everybody else's command to themselves?
I will follow everybody else at this point, because I didn't know.
Should we go to the
oh,
next
no.
room?
Yeah, I think we should wait for it to come back around and go into that room with the tea stuff in it.
Alright. I mean, we've got this up for 10 minutes. Just stay away from me.
What was in that other room that just lined up?
Oh, the room to the northwest?
Yes.
In there, as you are kind of just checking out your options at this point, you see... Well, first of all, as you get close enough to kind of take a look in there, there's like this acrid stench that kind of floods out of that space. Let's see, the walls are covered with iron, and there's a pockmarked stone floor with a large puddle of gray slime in the middle of it. And there are friezes along the walls depicting draconic shapes.
Like Baja Blast phrases?
Yes, just like those friezes.
Just pictures of those depicting dragons.
I mean, that would be pretty talented.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll go into the one with the teak wardrobes.
Yeah.
And I'll
Okay.
wait for everybody to file out, and then I'll go last.
Indeed. So we do that. Everybody go ahead and do your thing as Twigs is warding off the gas that comes flooding in.
I'll make sure to step in first.
Okay. Cool. So let's see. Do. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you head through. Nothing too crazy happens, like, as soon as you step in or anything like that. So we give, Twigs the opportunity to, like, climb on over.
Yeah,
and
sorry.
then this.
The NPCs, and then Flame Scythe.
Gromod.
is
Yeah,
wild.
Gromod too, who is, like, way back out. Yes, Flame Scythe will be back in a bit. But, in the meantime, this space, now that you're kind of fully in it, you see the stuff I described before, the wardrobes and carvings and all that, gray slime on the floor. The room has 2 exits, including an adamantine portcullis blocking a passage to the north. Set into a metal plate above the portcullis, as you kind of watch it drift by through the turning of the gears, there is a row of 5 red crystals shaped like drops of blood.
Are they each unique, or are they...
Nope, just 5 red crystals, each looking like a drop of blood.
are they identical, then?
Seems like it.
Okay.
No words or anything?
Nope.
Ooh.
And where in this room are they?
They're above the portcullis to the north.
Okay.
So really, like, not even technically in the room, kind of in the spot that occasionally shows up through one of the doors.
Gotcha. Should we check the wardrobes?
Yeah, might as well do that.
How often
Okay.
do these turn? Like once full around?
So it's interesting because they seem irregular.
Ah.
It's like they're not just set to go. It's like sometimes maybe they stick, or maybe there's like something else affecting the speed at which they turn. But yeah, there's definitely like some weird timing stuff happening with
Gotcha.
these.
So it's irregular.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'm gonna stay away from everybody while people are talking. Like I'm not gonna stand in a puddle, but I don't want to be
Yeah.
near because I got a friggin' blaring windstorm around me for 10 minutes. But I might
Yep.
as well keep it up in case we go back into that room.
Are these dressers magical?
Well, let's see. Are you like detecting magic?
I cannot detect magic, so
I have a
I
windstorm.
am
I'm
asking
opening
this
this one.
question out loud.
Oh, well.
Fib is opening that one. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going with that plan as well.
All right. Well, Fib opened hers first, and so
Fib
let's see.
dies first.
No?
Okay. So this one, which by the way, is the front of the wardrobe is carved to depict the face of an ornate clock. When the door is opened, we see enormous interlocking gears and cogs stretching as far as the eye can see. Suddenly, a spherical construct with spindly legs and small wings tumbles through the open doorway in front of you.
Oh.
I think the dressers are magical.
I also think the dressers are magical.
Wait,
It looks
how big
so
is this thing?
weird.
Not big.
Is it like attacking me?
So, first, obligatory handout.
No, drone.
Oh my
They're
goodness.
kind of
I
cool
want-
looking.
I want it. I
I
want
do
to put it in my
too.
pocket. I want to take that little sword and play with it.
That's
So-
cool.
Yeah, it like tumbles out and kind of looks around confused. Looks like way up at Fib, who is so much taller than it. And then like promptly turns around to like fly back into the wardrobe and runs into like a force field as though he just ran into a sliding glass door. It like bumps into it,
Oh no.
kind of like turns around, gives Fib the stink eye, like, "Why'd you do this?"
Oh no. I put my hand through it. Does my hand go through it?
Nope.
Oh no. I close it again and I open it.
Okay. So yeah, you close it, and it like looks at you like, "Why would?" That's where I live.
Oh, I'm trying to fix it.
And then you open the door again, and you see this place, and it like looks at you again, and tries to fly through. Smack, like into a glass door again.
Oh no. What else is in there? Is there like any mechanisms or anything?
I mean, it's inside the wardrobe is just like mechanism
Narnia.
as far as the eye can see.
Oh, this poor little person. What have I done? What about on the outside of the wardrobe?
On the outside is just it's like a normal wooden wardrobe with a clock carved on the front of it.
Okay. I wonder if
Is
It
there
would be-
something?
Can you put him in the top? Can you pick him up? And
I
What-
wonder if it would be bad for this little dude if I did dispel magic on his wardrobe.
What other symbols are on these other wardrobes?
So as you're looking looking around at that, we hear like another like clank thud, and a second one tumbles out.
I close
At least it has a friend.
I close
You should
it.
close that.
Yeah, I close it. I look around, and I like shrug at the things like, oops.
Okay, and so the two are like looking at one another and gesturing, visibly like irritated and just pissed off about this. They're like talking to each other, and it sounds like two dial-up modems.
Are they actually speaking?
They
my
did.
language?
What other symbols are on the other dressers?
I'm sorry, Becca. I gotta know. Are they speaking a language?
Yeah, they are.
Not my fault that they came out. They could have just stayed in the wardrobe.
Okay. So to answer the question, on the other wardrobes, there's one that depicts an army of orcs clashing with an army of hobgoblins. There's one that depicts a grinning hag with a swaddled infant in her arms. There's one that depicts twisted, screaming humanoid faces wrapped in chains. And there's one that depicts ghouls gnawing on bones.
Yeah, let's not open any more of these.
One to open.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
opened this and got these little guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast. I gotta find a way for them to get back in here, but also I don't want to break their whole wardrobe, cause
I think we can target a particular, like, just the shield so that they can get back in.
like I hope so, but no. I just don't. What if there
Or
are?
magical effect. You can choose a magical effect.
Okay, I'm gonna try to cast a spell. I open it back up
Okay.
because I had closed.
Thunk! Another one.
Yup. Another one. Like the two who are already here, like kind of roll their collective two eyes and catch the one as it like falls and is about to.
You're going to have an army of pissed off eyeball minions.
So, so yeah, I cast a dispel magic, and I just want to dispel that force field. Is all.
Okay. Let's see. So, doing this, all right. So, yep. You try and dispel, I guess. And so doing, you focus on it and try and cast aside the magic that's preventing the little monodrome dudes from going back to their homeland, and doesn't work.
Well, at least I didn't ruin the wardrobe.
That you
Maybe.
know of.
And I know there is a way to find out if I ruined the wardrobe.
Close it and open it again.
Yeah.
I mean, I think looking inside it, you can still see everything, so.
Oh, are all the gears and stuff still moving?
Here's the question.
Yeah.
Doesn't Elf Boy have identify?
Let's see.
I
I'm
almost
pretty
took identify.
I'm pretty sure he does, because he got it from me, as Lucius.
Ah, that is a
I do
valid
have
point.
identify. It takes a minute to cast it.
Well, do you want these little things to go back to their home?
Yeah, I do. So I touch it. I touch the force field for a minute.
While she's working on that, I want to go over to the one with the ghoul on it.
That's great.
Okay. Yeah, you cast identify on it, And what you turn up after your minute or so of just touching the thing is so these wardrobes, or at least this one, contains a one-way gate to another plane. This one leading to Mechanus, um, which would deactivate if the wardrobe were removed from the chamber or destroyed.
Wait, there's a
Yeah.
one-way gate to the place, but the things came out.
Yes,
It's a one-way gate
that's-
from the
that's-
place.
Yes, yes. This cop, I'm reading in
Oh
words. that are
my
written.
god!
So,
So I
yep.
can't put them back?
Nope.
Oh my god!
At least they have friends.
What if I just kept opening and closing it and they could just live here instead?
Please don't.
Pretty sure they'll get pissed eventually and start killing us.
I just like these poor people are separate. What if someone pulled you
Three.
out
We
of
only have
the door?
3.
What if
Don't we?
you're yeah 3?
Angry beeping, angry modem noises.
Who
Can you
can?
banish them?
Oh my god, no! Oh yeah.
Yeah, you could. That would actually work.
I can banish them.
Yeah, banish them. Go on. Well, okay, we have to talk to them first. Who has who has tongues, so that we can tell them to fail their save.
Pretty sure it's clear what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I need them to know. Okay,
Yeah,
Becca,
they
you
don't
have
know
banished.
what we're gonna do.
I point at Becca, and I point at Sierne, and I point at them and like pretend to touch them or whatever, because I don't remember what she needs to do for banish, and I give like a thumbs up and like yeah.
You could do
Can
it to
someone
me, and I'll
speak
just
with
turn
them?
invisible when you touch me.
Oh
I got
yeah,
Moa.
yeah. I like point at you and snap, and then
And I turn
go.
invisible.
And I'm like, yeah.
Point to the wardrobe so that they know
Yeah.
he's in there. Think he's in there.
And I go to open it again, and I'm like, oh wait, no. No, just kidding. It was still open from last
Yeah, I'm like, you
time.
didn't close it.
Oh wait, did I close it? Because the second one came out without me opening it again.
No, you closed it and opened it again for the first one.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
third one.
No.
for all of them, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I just leave it open. I just think it's ridiculous that these little guys walked through it. That's not my fault.
They probably fall through it.
And can any of us talk to them?
I have
maybe
one
we have-
way.
Okay.
That I know of, at least.
I
Do
might.
you
Let
want
me
to
read
talk to
this.
them?
The way I could think of is I could polymorph one of them into an animal and then speak with animals.
Wait, hang on. Let me.
Do we just want to open another one of these
Do you
wardrobes and see
think-
if the problem solves itself?
No! Do we think? Okay, message doesn't say anything about having to speak the same language. I mean, sending. So I feel like I should be able to talk to them through.
Actually, that's a valid
Message.
point because telepathy requires not a shared language, but the ability for both parties to speak a language.
Message
So-
the same way, I think. I'm
Oh,
pretty
do you
sure.
have message?
No, but you should.
I-
Don't you?
How?
Oh, I thought you had it.
I don't have it.
Oh.
I'm sending.
Okay.
I use message on it, and I have 25 words.
He's sending.
Sending. Yeah.
Yeah, sending.
Sorry.
Maybe that's why you thought I had message. So I have. Okay, so I say to him, and I point at him because I never had renewed reference. I say to him, sorry for pulling you out. My bad. I didn't know what wardrobe is. We'll cast a spell on you and you'll go. Please don't be angry.
You'll go back. Not just you'll go.
Well, I feel like they'll understand.
You'll
Okay.
return.
Sure. All right. So the one that you cast this on kind of like looks at you, kind of like narrows its eye a little bit, crosses its arms, and says, "Very helpful, giant chaos witch."
Giant chaos witch. I love these things even more now.
Okay.
I-
Well, if
says, I don't know how, but you must return us to Mechanus."
Oh, they want to go.
I will cast banishment on one of them.
Okay.
Do it on one that I didn't talk to. Well, wait, did they talk to their friends and say, repeat what I said?
I'll let them do that.
Okay, then yes, there are more modem noises. and yeah, they're kind of like all looking around uncertain. But yeah, so Cyrano, you gonna do the thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. This one.
I hope it willingly fails.
Okay. So like, watch as you approach, or do you have to touch? I can't remember with banishment.
I don't think you
No,
have
No,
to
you
touch, I
don't.
think
It's just distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a distance.
Okay. So like, looks at you casting your spell, and kind of like begins to. Well, it would cock its head, but actually it just sort of like bends one leg, and its whole self kind of like tilts a little bit. And then it like blinks a couple times, and it's gone.
Hey, we saved it.
And I smile happily. And then
The two that are left like open their eyes a little wider and look at one another.
I love that they have to just trust these random giant creatures they just met. Like, well, what the fuck else am I supposed to do?
I'll banish the other two next.
Okay.
Before she banishes one, I want to druidcraft a mushroom and just give it to one of them.
They're mechanical.
I don't
Why?
care. I
Yeah,
just want to
like-
druidcraft a little mushroom and offer it to him.
Yeah.
Okay. It like takes the mushroom and like looks at it, blink blink, and then pops out of existence.
Yep.
All right. So, yeah. What kind of resources did Cyrano just plow through?
Yeah, well,
Banishment is such a low level.
Yeah.
components, an item distasteful to the target.
Just
So-
look at.
A
Just grab
mushroom.
Fib. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fib
I
is the
think part of
spellcasting
it.
focus.
I guess I was talking more about spell slots.
Oh.
Oh, a fourth and the fifth.
Oh God.
Banishment
I
is
felt so
probably
bad
a
for
first
them.
level. You know?
I did too. They're so cool. I wish we could have
What was
talked
the
to them, though.
fifth?
Hmm?
The two.
What was the fifth?
Two of them. I did at a higher level.
Oh.
So I didn't
Yeah.
use 3/4. I used a fourth and a fifth.
Oh. Well, you know what? Now we know to not open the other ones, and you know,
Well-
if we opened the other ones, it probably would have been easier to just kill whatever came
Yeah,
out. But...
Thor really
Yeah.
wants to open the one with the ghoul on it.
Oh my goodness.
There was the ghoul. There's the clockwork. What were the other three?
All right.
Sorry.
So
Can we try and figure out what planes they go to?
you
There's
could.
one easy way.
Yeah, without opening it. Can I use my knowledge of planes?
That's kind of what I was wondering too.
Yeah. I think this would be like an Arcana check.
Eh, oh, that's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. I can guidance myself. I have guidance?
Oh yeah.
I can guide myself.
D4.
I think I have that. Yeah, I have that too.
Do it.
Ah! Sorry, I
There.
got... this is the first new cantrip I've gotten in, like, a year. I forgot
Yeah.
I got
So
a
we
new
have-
cantrip.
We have a 19, a 20, and a 21. Solid.
I think we
There
can
you
figure this
go.
out.
And a 6.
I just wanted to get a low number in there.
Fib goes to open the door again. Just trying to figure out, see if there's a name or a list on the back of
How
the door.
does a low arcana mean open the door again?
Because you're looking to see if there's anything inside the door.
And then I'm like, Cyrodiil.
Like another one just tumbles out on your foot.
I wish we could have kept one. I think they should have given us a sword. We used a lot of resources on it.
That you did.
Kidnapped them.
On accident.
Anything more will be on purpose, though.
Accidental kidnappings don't count.
That's a very D&D saying.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, just as a reminder, the four that aren't the ones to Mechanus, we've got an army of orcs clashing with an army of hobgoblins, which those high rolls would suggest might be a portal from Acheron, where you'll see things that you might see on the wardrobe already. Then, let's see, we've got, let's check this out.
Figure out, take one of the other four. Three of us understand the plane. Fib does not get hers.
What up? Wait, I'm not getting what?
To know what plane is on your chest. Of drawers.
Well, I don't deserve it because I accidentally just kneed Gambit in the face. I didn't mean to, and he didn't seem to care that much.
It's kneeing dogs in the face.
Abusive. Wow.
Listen, he loves it.
Alright. So yeah, the next one would then probably featuring a night hag with a swaddled infant in her arms. Probably be a portal from Gehenna. Excellent. Great. Then
Also don't know that plane.
Isn't that like hell?
so let's see. Just general stuff about that place that you would know with your high rolls.
Yeah, because you're saying these place names and they mean nothing to me.
Okay. Well, the full name of this wonderful place is the Bleak Eternity of Gehenna.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the four layers of which were infinite planes with gravity at a 45-degree angle to the ground, making travelers feel as if they were on the side of a mountain with no base or peak. Pretty great place, really. It is perched alongside the River Styx, as are many extraplanar places in D&D. Let's see, we've got like a layer that's all dark and cold, and then there's a land of falling ash and burning snow. Then there's a violently active volcanic layer. Just really a lovely place all around. But yeah, there are like lots of negative influence type extraplanar beings here. You know, devils, demons, hags. Just good stuff all around.
Okie dokie. Let's not open that one.
Okay. Well, you know, the next one is definitely much better than that. It depicts a twisted, screaming humanoid face. Oh, sorry. Multiple twisted, screaming humanoid faces wrapped in chains. I mean, this could be lots of terrible places, but a solid guess would probably be somewhere in the Nine Hells.
I know that plane.
We should open that one.
That one's hell.
And the last one with the ghouls gnawing on bones could be the Shadowfell, which I guess Fib would be somewhat familiar with.
I
Uh,
also know that plane. Let's not do that one either.
We open it up. We open up that door and Ron falls out. Just completely out of nowhere.
You play Ron in yet another campaign. Twigs is just temporary until we open that and Ron falls out.
Ron is gonna make a cameo in every campaign.
You talk about Ron enough that when you made that reference, like, I chuckled.
Ron has made his way around campaigns.
That he has. But yeah, so with all these lovely choices laid out in front of you, as well as, you know, the choice, the ever-present option of opening the Mechanist one again and making another Monodrone friend, what do you want to do?
Which one leads to undead stuff?
Let's take an aisle from this and leave and not open any.
Well, okay, real quick though, you did say that destroying or removing one of the chests from this room will break that spell, correct?
Let's not do that until we find out if we need it.
Yeah.
We might need a way back. Depending on what's in this other cog.
Well, I was just thinking we could destroy the Mechanists. Like,
What if we end up there?
But what if we end up in? Yeah.
then we're not gonna
Just
open
don't
the
open
door.
the door anymore.
Okay.
Just leave it.
Are we dizzy yet?
Yeah, it's gone around like
but-
4 times.
Yeah, just like right when you're starting to get settled, like the room just kind of like spins around again. Yeah.
And does it always rotate the same way, or is it erratically rotating too?
It's always the same direction.
Okay. So at least that's steady.
Something. Yeah, let's either move to. Well, there's this passageway. I think there's only one passageway.
We're gonna have 2
Right,
open
so-
up right now.
Or we can go back and go to the other cog.
So there is another thing.
Has Flame Scythe found us by now?
Yeah, I think with all your discussions and stuff. But yeah, so there is a path down here to the southeast as well.
Can we deal with the body?
Yes. So the flaming T-Rex makes its way back to you with the body that it scooped up before, and let's see, like walks over to Twigs and just like drops the body in front of him.
I give him a high 5.
Okay. So let's see here.
Yeah.
Yep, rotting corpse clad in leather armor. Mouth open, hands still like grasping its throat. Wrapped around one arm is a yellow band. And I think, of all people, as the body plops down, Who but Biff Longsteel walks up and says, "Lord Brixton?"
What?
It's his leader?
Yep. He looks at the body, says, "This was Lord Brixton, commander of the Company of the Yellow Banner."
Any more?
Yeah, I guess they made it pretty far then.
He kind of looks down at the body and also like partially slung over its shoulder and therefore brought with the body by our flaming dinosaur friend. There is like this bag, and so like
I'm
I
not
think
letting him be the one to open that.
okay. No, I think Biff actually like bends down and reaches for not to draw but to unfasten a long sword that is kind of sheathed at the corpse's hip. You can see that the hilt of the sword is like dragon shaped.
I'll take that. What can you tell me about it?
Says it was his sword, and
Don't take his sword.
He's dead.
His family isn't.
Well,
Or,
No.
leaving it with the body's not going to get it out of here.
yeah, no, but let Biff take it. Like, don't.
What's Biff gonna do with it?
Yeah, he
Stand
doesn't
there
use
and
it.
talk about himself.
He
Look
doesn't
at
need
him.
a sword. He has his
Look at his
mouth,
reflection.
which never shuts up.
He doesn't need a sword. He has his mouth.
wink, wink.
Yes! I'm glad somebody else got it.
Oh my god.
Oh. Full circle.
Oh my
with that.
goodness!
Sex
This
jokes.
guy finds the dead corpse of his commander, and what do you do? Oh,
Insult him.
Yes.
Oh, is that an insult? You're saying
I
he's
mean-
good at it.
you literally said you don't deserve your commander's sword.
I mean, he does.
So-
But
No!
he
I can't
He,
lie.
like-
He doesn't know how to use the sword.
he looks at Thorv and says, "I know the commander's family, and so I, at the very least, would ask that once all this is over, I'm allowed to bring the sword back to them."
Of course. I have no problem with that. I just think it'll be more useful if we use it.
He nods and says, "Also, it may be relevant that it doesn't have any particularly combat-centric
It just looks cool.
enhancements. Well, if you need to speak Draconic in combat, I suppose that would be useful, but that's all it does.
Hmm.
It grants its bearer the ability to speak and understand Draconic.
So to like talk shit.
Might actually be useful.
Yeah.
Where did we need to speak Draconic before?
I mean, you met a dragon.
Oh, we had to speak
No.
to the little. What the fuck are they? The things that were in the Dragon Slayer.
Kobolds or something like that.
Kobolds. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
We had to speak
Kobold
to them.
speak Draconic. As do Yuan Ti.
Oh, that might have been it too.
That's what it was. Okay.
Beyond T speak Draconic.
Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, their main two languages are Draconic and Abyssal, if I'm not mistaken.
I speak Abyssal. That shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, good. Because, yeah, I don't speak any of that. And Lucius is.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, about the pack that was on Lord Briggs. Somebody's going through that, I assume.
Yeah.
I guess I will. I got detect magic.
Okay. Nothing magical. Although basically what you find is the contents of a Dungeoneer's pack, tucked inside which is also a pouch containing 6 gemstones that, Thorv, knowing things, would be able to tell you. The 6 stones are each worth 50 gold.
Okay. I can carry that if you guys want. Again, I don't really have a need for it, but I've got plenty of weight.
Sure.
Carry
I have
capacity.
an engineer's pack.
Yeah, I can do that too. That's 20, right?
I
Sorry,
think
what?
it's like
The-
50,
Is it 50?
45.
Yeah. I thought packs were 20. I could be completely off.
No.
Well, it depends on the pack.
But... Oh, okay. I didn't know that they were. All right, let me.
I mean, if the packs contain different things, they will weigh
Yeah.
a different amount. So,
I'll check it.
yeah.
And it's a full, or is it half, or?
Yeah, it is a Dungeoneer's pack.
Okay. I wonder if I can just drag and drop that into my character sheet?
Yeah, probably. Wait,
Try.
61.5 pounds.
It came in at 0. It's 61 and a half.
Yeah. Probably because it wants you to do each of the individual components to drag it in.
Maybe. Alright, we're good now.
D&D Beyond said 61.5, so...
That's fine. I believe them.
Okay. So, yeah. You do that.
I'm looking a lot more outfitted than I did before.
He is now ready to go on an adventure.
Okay. So with that somewhat resolved, we going down to the southeast, or are we backtracking?
No, he can keep that sword if it doesn't do anything besides speak Draconic.
Okay.
I don't want it.
He can just speak about himself in more languages.
Exactly.
I almost want to let him try that turtle shield or what it was that we
Yes,
found.
give
And
it to
yell
him.
really loudly.
Yes, give it to him.
I'll let him borrow it for a minute so we can test that
Nice.
out.
Awesome.
But then I'll keep that myself though.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's a thing. He says words, most of them about himself, and then we move on. Where to?
Let's go south first. I feel
Well,
like...
there are 2 souths. There is
Oh.
southeast and southwest. Southwest is where you came from.
This
Yeah,
one?
South-
that.
yeah.
The
Out
way
of
we're
the
looking
gears.
now, I want to go
Okay.
southeast. I
Got it.
guess.
Yep. All right. So let's see here. Heading
How long has
down
it been,
there.
by the way, since we were over at the boats? If it's been longer than an hour, I believe Flame Scythe is gone.
Yeah, I mean, there easily would have been time to get back to you. So I think you probably still have him for another, call it like 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, just let me know when he vanishes. I just wanted to keep track. I wasn't sure how much time had passed.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, let's get people kind of moving. Looks like Thorv is on the way. So yeah, Thorv, you kind of time it out, or well, you don't really need to time it. It just kind of like comes to rest there, and you walk down the hallway.
I'll peek around the corner.
Okay, you peek around the
What do I
corner.
see?
Make a perception check. All right. So you see a hallway that kind of halfway opens up at first, with more of the gray goo all over the floor. But then beyond that, because of your cool dwarf dark vision, you see a room beyond. It's kind of a like a semi-spherical situation, hemispherical, I suppose. And inside of it, you see a life-size golden statue of a mastodon standing atop a 1-foot-high stone cog at the center of the room. There are like jeweled tusks sweeping up from its jowls, and its trunk is raised in a roar. Inscriptions coil around the statue's body, and murals on the wall show a Chultan warrior riding a living mastodon through a series of hellish landscapes. In each scene, a different breed of devil assails them.
I'll tell the rest of the group and see what they think.
I have no idea. Does Azaka have any idea about this?
Let's see. Yeah, actually, I think not necessarily Azaka, but like as the stuff is relayed back to the group, and you see her kind of distant for a moment. She kind of like shakes her head and says, Shigambi seems to think that that room was constructed to present similar challenges to what you see on the walls.
The room we were just in, or the room we're going to?
The Mastodon room.
I'll ask Kubazan if that sounds like fun, if he thinks it's a bad idea.
It's like, of course it sounds like fun. Let's go kill stuff.
Alright. Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. But
Okay.
let's see if anybody else wants to go.
You turn around and Flame Scythe is like right up your ass. He's raring to go. He's ready.
All right.
I want to count the number of things I see on the walls. Just to have an idea of how much we'll be fighting.
Okay. So let's see. You see. Actually, go ahead and make either an Arcana or Religion check to see if we can like do some stuff by name here, or if it's just like me describing the creatures to you.
Oh, that one was a lot worse.
Okay. So, in one spot you see a bunch of like airborne, like winged creatures with these little like pitchfork things and spined tails, and then in the next one you see these kind of like burly humanoid-looking guys with beards that seem to be made of like tentacles or snakes. They are attacking the mammoth with their beards, among other weapons. Then let's see. Then there are like these weird reptilian-looking things with barbs jutting out of all of their skin. And then like a larger creature, kind of like your standard, I guess, devil that you would think of, right? With the kind of humanoid top half with the horns and the like goat legs and big leathery wings. And last but not least, a more female kind of devil, or female presenting devil, we'll say, clad in heavy armor with these big feathery wings, horns protruding from the head, and wielding both a sword and a whip.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
That sounds like fun. How many? Is there a lot of them in each picture, or
So
is there like a small number?
there's like, okay, for the first 3 that I described, there are multiple. So like the little winged ones with the spines, there's like 4 of those. And then the bearded ones, there's 3 of those. The barbed ones just have barbs coming out of all their flesh. Like 2 of those, and then both the last 2, there's 1 apiece.
Okay, I'll ask Serenade if she knows what these are and thinks we can take them.
Do I have an idea what they are?
Religion or Arcana check.
Let's go with religion. With a guidance. 10.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you have a rough idea. Like, they're definitely all devils. Denizens of the hells. Sounds like kind of the order that I just described there, which was sort of the order around which they were carved in the room, is also ascending order of strength. So
Okay.
there is that.
Well, they're all devils, and they're in order of how strong they are. Do I
That last one, like
know
scary strong.
devils? Yeah, power levels.
Over 9,000.
9,000.
Let's see. I suppose, like, probably the later ones, you would at least have some concept. So like that last one, the heavily armored one with like the whip and the sword and all that stuff, pretty serious. Like,
These we can't handle. At least the end ones.
I mean, like you might be able to, but a fight on even terms between like your group and this thing would be a challenge.
Okay.
Not an insurmountable one, but certainly a challenge. And let's see. Apparently there's another sheet here that I've minimized and has run away. There we go. The other one, like the horned devil, is also like pretty formidable. So, yeah, it certainly seems you'd be in for quite the gauntlet if you went into this room.
Yeah. Yeah.
Upon hearing this, I look sad.
I mean, it would be really hard.
Well, how about we let you weigh the pros and cons over the next week, as it is like 10 o'clock, and no rush. So I suppose next time we'll pick up with either crazy Devil Gauntlet showdown thing, or further exploring, and hopefully not accidentally kidnapping more extraplanar beings.